Alright, in this one I'm going to talk about installing PhoneGap if you're on Windows. Instructions are pretty much the same as Mac if you watch the one about installing on Mac. Okay. This is a bit slower of a computer. There's the Mac instructions. Here's the Windows. Alright, so same basic steps. If you're building for Android, you're going to have to download and install the Java Development Kit, Android Development Kit, and you still have to mess with the paths as well. So these are environment variables that are going to tell commands where to find things, and the way to do that is described in this document, but I'll show you. Right click on computer. This is Windows 7 anyway. In Windows 8 you'll have to do something slightly different. Advanced system settings, environment variables, and I don't have one called path here, so I can do a variable called path after you install these things. So these things are not installed on this computer. There would be an environment variable called path, and you would add on paths to where the things were. So if I let's see. Let's see if I have Java installed on here. There's Java, but I don't have the Java Development Kit installed, which is what you need. So I need to install that. But let's just pretend that this is the path that I wanted for the JDK. This is not the JDK. It's the runtime. Alright, so I would put that into here. And if I already have, let's see, I think I would do it something like this. So this says whatever's there for the path variable already. If there is anything, semicolons separate different paths. Okay, so that would make the path. And if there's already a path, okay, so that apparently already was something. All right, let's try that. Click OK through it, and then you get a terminal here by doing CMD, and then you can echo path, and you see at the end the ones that I added are there. Now that Java one is actually supposed to go into a variable called Java Home, but the JDK, not the JRE. So you would do that, and anytime you change it, you have to open up a new command window. Alright, so your strategy with getting the PhoneGap installed is you install these things, you install node.js, this will install PhoneGap, and then you do this to create a new PhoneGap project. And go and look at the Mac video about describing the PhoneGap Mac video. It's just before this one in the list on YouTube about what's in that directory. Alright, and then this is the one to actually build the app. Run the app. CD my app. So you want to be in that directory. PhoneGap run Android. So that says if you're running it on Android. There's one other step in here. That is, you need to make an Android image to use, and I don't have it installed here. It's something like, go to the directory where the AD table bundle was extracted, run the SDK manager. From there, click on Tools or Windows, I don't remember, and what is this called? APD Manager. Android Virtual Device. Virtual Device Manager. It may not be called exactly that. So you click that, so it comes up, and then you need to create a new click create new, or maybe it just says new, I don't remember. Alright, that gives some options about virtual device that you can set. So screen size, RAM size, etc. Right, so you have to put in some of those, some of them you can be blank. And once you do that, that's something you also need to do. Alright, so your goal for now is to do all this stuff. You want to get this to run to completion. If it complains about not finding a file, then you want to find where it is and add that to the path variable. If you're building for a different system other than Android, then you'll install the development kit for that system.